Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another spicy noodle challenge, or what I hope to be is a spicy noodle challenge. I'm going to be tasting Samyang's JJAJANG noodles, and I hope that these are spicy. There are some chili peppers here and there's some flames under here, but I did have the wasabi mayo one, which was not spicy at all, but the others all have been spicy, at least in this, square format of noodles. And I love Samyang noodles so much. I love the texture of the noodles, so I know even if it's not spicy, it'll probably be pretty tasty. So these noodles were sent to me by Kelly. Kelly, thank you so much for sending these to me. I had no idea that these were even out, but this is the JJAJANG noodles, which are based on jjajangmyeon, which originally is a Chinese noodle dish. I had no idea. It is made with a sweet bean paste, which gives it a really dark color, and little bits of pork and sometimes some kind of vegetables. I've actually never made a homemade version of jjajangmyeon. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that, and I can attempt it. And here are the instructions on the back. It looks like we're gonna boil this, reserve some of the water, saute it a little bit with the sauce pack, and eat it. And there's our friend Hochi again, looking very, very handsome as usual. Get myself a pot. So while my water is coming up to a boil, let's open up the packet. Okay, so we have two sauce packs. This one looks like the typical sauce pack, but it does say jjajang on it. And there's some vegetable pieces in there, and some noodles. These look about the same as the normal noodles. All right, so my water's come up to a boil. Let's add the noodles along with all the scragglers. Press this down a bit. Oh, yum, yum, yum. This is gonna be my lunch. This is gonna be my lunch. Okay, so boil away. Oh, it says to put the vegetables with the noodles as they're going. Okay. Ooh, smells good. Smells dry, oniony. So let's dump that in there. Ooh, so we got little bits of meat in there, and I think I saw peas in there too, peas and carrots, and some cabbage. And I'm gonna boil this for 2 minutes because I like my noodles bouncy. So what else? This has been on my mind for a while. I want to attempt my own homemade instant ramen noodles. Why? Because it's totally insane and ridiculous. Because why would you do that when you can buy a pack of noodles for like $1? I don't know, just to see if I can. Also, the last time I went and saw my brother, I found a pasta machine, and so that would be the perfect opportunity to use my pasta machine. Although I had one before, but I got rid of it in a move, because when you're moving, a pasta machine seems like a really unnecessary and inconsequential thing, so you get rid of it, and then you say later, why did I get rid of that? At any rate, I have a new one, and let's christen it with homemade ramen noodles, right? Like the instant kind, like the kind that are dried out. Again, ridiculous, right? My grandfather used to actually make homemade noodles, and I actually asked my mom if she had the recipe, but she doesn't. He made really great homemade noodles, not dried instant noodles, but just great fresh noodles. Too bad I don't have that recipe anymore. But I could emulate it. I could just make fresh, yummy noodles. Maybe I'll do that too. All right, so these are looking pretty close. Still a little firm. I'm gonna grab a colander. Oh, making so much noise. Timer. Back into here. 8 tablespoons of water. Yeah, a quarter cup is 4 tablespoons, so that's about half a cup of water. So I'm just gonna add a little at a time. Now I'm just gonna add the sauce pack. I feel like I have a hair on my lip. Ooh, look at that. That looks gorgeous. Really thick and rich and dark. Does it smell spicy at all? Let me see. I really hope this is spicy. Kind of like that fermented soybeans. Smells great. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. So now we're just supposed to stir this up for about 30 seconds until the sauce is nice and thick and rich. Yes, that looks gorgeous. Every drop of that sauce in there and all my vegetables. So like all my other spicy noodle challenges, my goal is to complete this without consuming any beverages and without, stopping. All right, let's go ahead and tuck into this. This smells amazing. It smells kind of porky and rich and a little bit fermented and soy saucy. And it looks delicious. All right, I'm gonna grab myself a napkin because I know I'm gonna get stuff everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna have a shot on the noodles too. All right, itadakimasu. That is hot, temperature hot. Ooh, and it's spicy too. And delicious. Okay, let me get a proper bite. It's so hot. Those are scrumdiddlyumptious. And they're spicy. So this is definitely a spicy noodle challenge. This is about, at least on the initial bite, as hot as the original, but doesn't seem too much spicier. Delicious. It's not as chili flavored as the original. It has more of a kind of a soy sauciness, and it's sweet, but not too sweet. Definitely savory. Delicious. And again, the signature bouncy, chewy Samyang noodles. Love. It doesn't seem as smoky as the original though. A little bit different definitely than the original. I like this taste on jjajang. I love the addition of the heat. Typical jjajang is not spicy. Not to my recollection. Korean friends, do correct me if I'm wrong. At least the versions I have haven't been spicy. Delicious. I love the texture of the sauce too. It reminds me a little bit of the stew type. That one has more of a curried flavor. This one, of course, is more the jjajang. But in terms of the consistency of the sauce, very similar. I can still see the vegetables peeking out in there. There's a few carrots and some cabbage. I am managing to splash sauce everywhere. I would not recommend wearing a white shirt for these noodles. And now that I've had several bites, the heat is building up, but very, very manageable. I also am a big fan of these noodles that don't really have a soup. It's more of a sauce. I like that. Although I do love a good soup too, but really like these drier style noodles as well. I probably should have let these cool down a little bit more. It's starting to make my nose run a little bit, but in a very pleasurable way. My mouth is not numb in any way where it's too hot where I can't taste this. It still tastes delicious. I think Samyang's really figured it out, for me at least. That nice, pleasurable level of heat to tastiness, yes. But you really do have to enjoy heat, because I think this would be a little bit too much for some people. So if you enjoy hot sauce and chilies, then you'll probably like these style of noodles. But if you don't, then why would you be eating this anyways, right? Let me grab a spoon so I can get all of this deliciousness. Yum, yum, yum. I should sop this up with some rice, but I don't have any. Yum. There's a good amount of onion flavor in this. I think there's a good amount of kind of caramelized scalliony onion flavor. I like it, particularly at the end. I think I tasted more because of the vegetables at the bottom. And of course, there's just more sauce. And if I don't finish it, I know someone will say, "No, you didn't finish the sauce." So here you go. Alrighty, done. So there you have it, Samyang's jjajang style noodle. Quite good. It's not in my top 5, but still pretty tasty. Big thanks again to Kelly for sending me these noodles. And if you want to see me taste more spicy things, be sure to check out the Spicy Thing playlist. All right, thanks you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, and I shall see you in my next one. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye. Excuse me.